I just want the paper. 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 I just want the paper.
It's still a feeling that you love to hate. Don't hesitate to put in work just to get this pay. And all this talk about food, I guess I need a plate. But once the trap house boom, I guess I flip the state to get this rape. Money violent like I'm Miz and Rafe. Half a brick a yay. My firework like Independence Day. Spark a split for hate. Niggas learn from that chink shit. Now my shooters move around, we moving Brinks with. I'm from the school of the hard knocks, from a hard block. I need a beat with a hard knock, flipping hard rock. Need a coupe with a hard top or a hard drop. Pull it out, they be all shocked, watch they jaw drop. My niggas crazy, but we optimistic. Cause I remember days I didn't have a pot to piss in. Somebody tell these pussy niggas I'm the best that did it. Your boy Dag, fire plane, that's the best description. Motherfuckers,
I just want the paper. I just.
Warning. Clouded teen causes extreme cases of dumbness, reckless acts of mookism, and total loss of morality. Are you chasing clout? So is everyone. But why don't you look the part while doing it? Get your official clout merch right now at wearetough.com. That is wearetough.com. If you're chasing clout and you're out here on some mookism shit, go ahead and go over to wearetough.com and get your merch today. Yo, salute to the gang. Salute to the squad. This is Talking Tough with Steno. I'm your host, the toughest of all tough Stenos. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure y'all share this shit. And we're going to get into it, man. I got a couple of updates. On the shit that happened in Texas. We're going to talk about it. I've been seeing a lot of concerned parents on my Facebook. Now, last night when we did the roast, a lot of people was like, yo, why you don't talk about important issues? My important issues usually come through the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Salute, respect, and all that, man. We about to get into it, man. All right. So, yeah, we gonna get into this first clip. They saying that the shooter purchased this gun on his 18th birthday, the AR, which is typical. Mr. Sickle, salute. You already know the vibes. So I'm about to play this shit real quick for y'all, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Texas reeling after a school shooting at an elementary school left at least 19 children and 2 adults dead.
My heart was broken today. We're a small community, and we will need your prayers to get us through this.
An 18-year-old gunman drove to Robb Elementary School around midday Tuesday. He crashed his vehicle in a ditch nearby and ran toward the building, weapons in hand.
There was several law enforcement that engaged the suspect, but he was able to make entry into the school where he did go into several classrooms, and unfortunately he did fire his firearm.
Texas State Senator Roland Gutierrez says the shooter, quote, had no problem legally purchasing the assault-style rifles used in the massacre.
Stop it there. I know niggas want to hear the whole shit, but I gotta stop it there, bro. I have to stop it there, bro. This is where I have to stop it at. Just for right now. We're gonna get back into this shit. But I have to say, it seems kind of crazy that both of these 18-year-olds, right? The one from Buffalo and this one that did all this crazy shit, bought these weapons on their 18th birthday. They both bought these weapons on their 18th birthday. Let's keep it going.
They went to high school here in Uvalde, and unfortunately, on his 18th birthday, he bought those 2 assault rifles that you've been talking about. And they are assault rifles.
Why does they got a black eye?
The first thing he did when he turned 18.
The FBI and ATF are assisting local authorities with the investigation. Area hospitals were treating at least 20 patients. Customs and Border Protection, the largest law enforcement agency in the area, dispatched more than 20 agents to the shooting. The shooter was apprehended, but later pronounced dead.
He himself is deceased and is believed that responding officers killed him. It appears that 2 responding officers were struck by rounds, but have no serious injuries. What happened in Uvalde is a horrific tragedy that cannot be tolerated in the state of Texas.
The shooter is also believed to have shot his grandmother first.
What I do know is that this young man shot his grandmother and then fled that scene. The grandmother is still holding on that she was airlifted to San Antonio.
As the predominantly Hispanic city of about 15,000 comes to terms with the attack, the school district's chief of police ruled out any other suspects in the shooting.
And we are not actively looking for another individual or any other suspects in this case. We definitely ask you all to keep the families that are involved in your prayers.
For the second time in fewer than 10 days, President Joe Biden addressed the nation after a mass shooting.
I am sick and tired of it. Why are we?
Yeah, I really don't want to hear.
Why do we keep letting this happen?
I really don't want to hear what this guy has to say right here. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, but we will start the conversation up ASAP on what's going on and how we could definitely stop this from happening. So just with me, I know for a fact I would not be able. Oh, I got another video for y'all. On my soul, I got another video for y'all. I got a whole nother video for y'all. The video shows the kid walking down the block into the school, into the elementary school. Like I was going to say, though, this is the new face of domestic terrorism. This is the new face of domestic terrorism, y'all. It's just what it is. It's not us. It's not the people that they always criminalize. One of the things that I would say is make sure that every community is surveilled. Make sure every community is policed like how y'all did my hood. I wasn't even able to walk down the block with a bag of weed in my hood at a certain point in time. All the stop and frisk. When are we going to start getting tougher on these other communities? They're the only ones that seem to be doing this type shit. So can we please get to a more policed environment? I understand that community was a small community, but those small communities be the niggas that be ready to do this shit, man. Those be the ones that be ready to do this shit. It be them small communities. The ones where they don't see police all the time, or the police know they moms, or the police know them by their first and last name because they from the same neighborhood. In my neighborhood, we ain't know the police. They didn't grow up with us. So we was all criminals. We was all criminals to them. They didn't know us. They didn't know our parents. They didn't know our grandparents. They didn't go to the same schools with our sisters. On my soul. We're going to get into this other video. This other video is a little bit more in depth on what happened. The video I just showed, it really only showed that the nigga was 18 and he bought those 2 AR rifles, them 2 assault rifles on his 18th birthday. Now, another thing I would say is they need to check them Discord records. They need to check them Discord records. I can almost guarantee, and I'm going to say this shit on every one of these lives, man. I can almost guarantee them niggas was in the same Discord, bro. Them niggas was in the same Discord. Now, parents are frightened to send their kids to school. People are scared to go food shopping, which they have all right to be. But let's try to figure out some ways to stop this shit from happening, man.
So as we start to learn more about the victims, state officials revealing all were killed inside of a single 4th grade classroom at the Robb Elementary School. That is where Bill Malusian continues our coverage in a brand new hour that begins now. Bill, good morning. What more have we learned?
Damn, bro.
All were killed inside of a single 4th grade.
Damn, bro. This is saddest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. Like, bro. So the death toll has went from 2 to 14 to now 21 people dead at the Texas. They're calling it the Texas school rampage. You know, they always trying to brand and market things. Let's continue.
Grade classroom at the Robb Elementary School. That is where Bill Malusian continues our coverage in a brand new hour that begins now. Bill, good morning. What more have we learned?
Bill, good morning to you. Just a few moments ago, I got a brand new update from Texas DPS telling me there are still 17 people injured as a result of this mass shooting, specifically.
So that means that it's 21 people dead and it's still another 17 people injured. Let's keep it going.
University Health in San Antonio, a hospital, they're reporting they are still treating a 10-year-old girl who is in serious life-threatening condition. They're treating a 10-year-old and a 9-year-old who are both in good condition, and they are treating a 66-year-old woman who is in serious life-threatening condition. That is believed to be the shooter's grandmother. And Texas DPS tells me he shot her in the face before he went over here to this school to commit this mass.
So now Granny sound like she was trying to stop him. Granny sound like she saw him leaving the crib with the ARs and was like, where are you going? Facts. Jack, what's popping? Sniper gang, salute. Salute. Damn, this is wild. It is, dog. Let's continue.
Mass shooting. And as you take a look at this drone video we shot of the scene as soon as we got out here yesterday, we'll explain the latest and where this investigation is. Law enforcement sources telling us police have been serving search warrants, going through phone records, going through social media. As you heard, they are trying to contact any friends or relatives of this shooter, but they have been unsuccessful so far. Texas DPS telling me the only one they know about right now is the grandma. There's no friends, no girlfriend. They describe him as a loner to me, unemployed, no criminal history, no gang affiliation, so they don't have a lot to go on right now.
There's no such thing as a loner. I'll tell you that right now. There's no such thing as a loner. This nigga's connected to other. Listen, this is planned. This is probably the most crowded spot that he can think of, that he can take out the most people. This shit was planned. I'm telling you, if they run them Discord records, this nigga knew Peyton Gendron. He knew Peyton Gendron, man. You already know the vibe. Sniper gang, salute. Kind of ironic the whole stop and frisk was for us, but they got people like this. They wouldn't even bother. Bro, and this is what I said a little while ago. I said they need to start policing these other towns like how they did my hood. I couldn't walk down the block with it. And if I did, I was risking going to jail, because if they seen me and they thought I looked suspicious, they was on me. They was on me. Period. It's crazy how these niggas could be, bro. Hold on, bro. Let's continue.
Take a look at this video. This is that shooter going into the school yesterday, identified as 18-year-old Salvatore Ramos. Again, he was a local here in Uvalde.
Who's taping this? Who's taping this? How is this on tape? This nigga done walked all the way down the block with the AR out into a school building, an elementary school building, barricades himself in the class, and sadly deceases everybody in the classroom, the kids and the teachers. Let's keep it going.
Police tell us, again, the only person they know who has a connection to him right now is the grandma who he shot in the face. And he did that shortly before he arrived at the school. He went in with tactical body armor and a rifle and then just started.
Tactical body armor. Bro, there's no such thing. Listen, there's no such thing as a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence, bro. Especially not with something like this, bro. There's no such thing as a coincidence, bro. If y'all don't believe me when I say that this man knew the other dude that did the whole Buffalo shit, y'all on crack rocks. Y'all huffing and puffing on practical rocks. This man went into elementary school with tactical gear on. Like, what was these niggas gonna throw colored pencils at you, bro? Nah, it's overkill. We seeing it over and over again, bro. It's overkill, bro. All you niggas is my enemies, bro. I'ma keep it funky with you. All of y'all are my fucking enemies, bro. On my soul, bro. If you not from the cloth, and y'all niggas know what I mean by that. If you not from the cloth, you are my mortal enemy, bro. Facts. These niggas knew each other. That shit is crazy. This a play to shut down the Second Amendment. This smells like, bro, listen, they can never shut down the Second Amendment. They can never shut it down. The only thing they can do is make it harder to get assault rifles. Period. Niggas is not, you're never going to be able to take people's weapons away. But what you can do is police niggas the way y'all police me and police my people. That's one thing y'all could do. Another thing y'all could do is stop selling ARs to young ass kids, bro. 18 years old is not an adult. I didn't get my right sense in my mind until I was like 28, bro. I think the top part of your skull don't close up until you about 25 or 26 years old. I'm not a fucking rocket scientist, but I know that, nigga. Why are you selling ARs to 18-year-old boys? These niggas can't even control, bro. These niggas can't even control their fucking hormones, bro. Why would you sell these niggas an AR? That don't on their 18th birthday. You fucking gotta see their ID, my nigga. You have to see their ID. You have to see their ID. It's just a fucking coincidence on both of these two niggas' 18th birthday. They went and bought ARs. Somebody need their ass kicked. Somebody need their ass kicked, bro. Somebody need their ass kicked. That 4chan and the 8chan shit, they know of each other. That's bro, they know of each other, bro. He was probably watching the live stream of the Buffalo shit. I guarantee if they run it, they're not going to say that shit, because then that means that this is a domestic terrorism group. It's a group of them niggas, and that shit will put the world on alert, and everybody will be scared. So they want to make it like two separate incidents, bro. I don't give a fuck. No, nigga, that's not what happened. It's not that much coincidence in the world, and I'm not a conspiracy nigga. I hate conspiracies, bro. I hate listening. I've been through too much real shit and shootouts. I got shot when I was 14, all types of shit, bro. Like, that's not me. I don't really do the conspiracy shit, but this shit right here stink. Too many guns to shut down Second Amendment. That's a fact. That's them gun shows they copying from, and they protected by the NRA. Bro, it's a lot of these shits, bro. These niggas be buying these shits online, bro. Nigga, you could buy these shits online. In legal carry states, you could buy these. Nigga, I got the websites. You could buy these shits online, bro, legally. This is a fact. Bro, he followed that other nigga manifesto to a T. I'm telling you, bro. Body armor. We're going to finish watching this shit too. Y'all niggas make sure y'all hit this like button, subscribe button. So you can't buy a blunt or a beer at 18, but an AR seems like, yo, Mr. Sickle. Mr. Sickle, you are my nigga, my guy. You are my nigga, champion. I'm going to tell you that right now, because that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, nigga. So you can't buy a blunt or a beer at 18, but an AR on your 18th birthdays. And the nigga sitting there like, bro, if I was the gun store owner or the gun store nigga, I definitely would have been like, yo, you seem pretty fucking hype and ready to buy an AR on your 18th birthday. What you was planning to buy this AR for? You didn't ask this nigga no, oh, I just want to hunt. You don't need an AR to hunt, bro. Why don't you start off with a little Remington or something? Why don't you start off with a little 22 caliber shit, a little 2.2, pew pew. You should believe in the theories. They usually right. Respectfully, I don't. I don't believe in the theories because usually they're not right to me. But this right here, we could probably both agree on. And you know, like I said, niggas can have differences of opinions. That ain't really nothing to me. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. I'm not going to disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. That's how it should go. But this shit seemed crazy. Let's finish watching this shit, though. I done ramble. Let's go.
Connection to him right now is the grandma who he shot in the face. And he did that shortly before he arrived at the school. He went in with tactical body armor and a rifle and then just started shooting indiscriminately at children and teachers inside of that school. Take a listen to this 911 dispatch audio.
412 to all in that unit, stand by. Do not attempt to get closer. We got shots fired.
And as you look at this video of children evacuating from the school yesterday, again, we've repeated this multiple times.
God bless their soul, bro. God bless these kids' soul, bro.
Young children, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds,
Jesus
9-year-olds,
Christ.
8-year-olds. And the morbid details that we are getting from the shooting is this shooter went into one single 4th grade classroom, locked himself in, barricaded it, and essentially almost all of the casualties from this incident were in that one single classroom. Absolutely horrific.
Now, I heard something else that said everybody thinks teachers should have guns. That sounds good until one of the teachers is mentally unstable and decides that they want to use that gun against the kids. The two things that I can say that probably will stop this shit. We're gonna finish watching this clip. One, the parents and the people that know these people. Now, I was watching my nephew. My nephew just graduated 8th grade. And I was watching him and you know, he was on, I forget what game it was. But yo, the nigga start tweaking. Yo, fuck this. Nigga, I'm gonna fuck you up and all this other shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, like I had to go upstairs. I told him, turn off the game. He looked at me. I said, turn the fucking game off. He turned the game off. I said, bruh, you never want to let these people get you that upset where you feel like you have to do something to them niggas. You never want to let niggas get you that upset where you feel like you want to do harm to people, especially on a video game where you're running around shooting people. I think they was playing Call of Duty or something. You need to get that shit out your system. We're going to put you in boxing. We're going to put you in something where you can take your aggression out the right way. I think a lot of people let their kids wild because, nigga, I be on video games and the kids be tweaking. No parents to be found. These are the making of the new terrorist niggas, man. Philip Warren, respectfully, you can't speak in absolute. In theory, a theory is just nothing you should run. It's just that nothing you should run with without fact. Hey, yeah, listen, this is why I'm not. I know he said you'll see the light eventually. Maybe I will, bro. Maybe I will. Or maybe you'll understand that certain shit is just not what it is and certain shit is. Now, I mean, veterans in schools nationwide could resolve this. That's a fact. That is a fact. I'm not going to hold you. That's a fact. At least two. At least two. You know what I mean? At least two good veterans. Two good vets. I do believe that, Mr. Sickle, another good idea. It's a mental attack online. That's a fact. GTA and Call of Duty should be banned. I think GTA and Call of Duty should have some sort of age restriction on it. 21 and older. Anything where you're killing people and you're shooting guns, it should be 21 and over. I don't give a fuck what game it is. Fortnite, all that shit. It's really time to dial back on some of this shit. Because y'all are not controlling y'all kids. Y'all kids is playing this shit. They on the internet. They in They in discords with other racist motherfuckers. They listening to Ben Shapiro. Like, come on. Facts, Mr. Sickle, that's common. That's a fact. Let's get it going.
19 dead children, 2 dead teachers. And as you take a look at more video of the aftermath of the scene there, the big question has been parents, loved ones trying to get information on their children. We are now sadly finding out that some of the parents and loved ones that we interviewed last night who were looking for their little children have now gotten the worst news you can get, that those children did not survive, unfortunately. Incredibly
Yo, all right. Yo, bro, y'all niggas saying unfortunately now. Let me tell you what type of nigga I am. Let this shit happen to somewhere where my nephew is at and somebody else is going to pass away eventually, allegedly. Somebody else will pass away, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not one of those niggas that's just gonna get some bad news that my nephew or some shit. I'm not even gonna put that shit on my nephew, but some shit happened, bro, to somebody that I love. Cause I'm not. It's not gonna end well. I'm not crying on camera. I'm not crying on camera. I'm not doing no interviews, bro. It's just gonna go down.
Heart-wrenching, life-changing news. A lot of families here in Uvalde, Texas are getting today back out here live.
Son,
I'm also hearing from law enforcement sources that a lot of those first responders who went in there yesterday, the local officers as well as that Border Patrol, BORTAC agent and team, are really struggling with what they saw in there. We don't want to go into the details of it, but by all accounts we're hearing it was a horrible scene in there, and you got to keep those law enforcement officials in our thoughts tonight, because what they had to witness is just absolutely horrific in there, Bill.
One can only imagine. Simple question, Bill. Yesterday there was a civic center where many parents went. Is that still open and available today, or is there a central meeting place for families who have questions?
We believe they are still using that civic center. We are over at the school now, so we're not over there looking at everything going on. But obviously, they want to keep the media away from the families, which is entirely understandable. But yes, as of yesterday, as of this morning, we know they did have a room in there where they were privately notifying these families. And when we were there yesterday, really some of the toughest scenes I've seen in my career, of these people bawling and getting these calls and notifications and walking out of that building. Their lives have changed forever, and they've got the worst news imaginable. So Texas law enforcement do tell us now, though, that all victims have been identified and all notifications have gone out.
You want to know what I do find funny? And it's not funny, but I find it kind of odd. Let me use the word odd. What I find odd is that they make it more about the victims. And let me explain that. Not saying that I'm not sad about the victim. I want to know about the shooter. I want to know about his life. I want to know about what can we find out about the days prior to this happening, the months, the years prior to. I know he probably has a police record. I know he probably has a police record. They know his name. They know I know he has a police record. I know he has social media. We need to dig into this so it can stop happening. Period. We got to dig into this shit so it'll stop happening. I want to know about the shooter, bro. Yes, I'm sad. 19 kids passed away, 2 teachers. This shit is one of the saddest shits I've ever seen in my life. But at the end of the day, some other shit just happened in Buffalo and some other shit just happened in Milwaukee. And I'm thinking that this shit is all tied together. I don't want to see niggas cry. You already said the family of the victims don't want to be seen by the media. When they want to come out and they want to talk, that's fine. Let's talk about the shooter, bro. Let's talk about the shooter. Let's talk about this. Yo, bro, that nigga's about to have me lose my page. I ain't gonna lie.
To these families, Bill.
Bill, I have a question. Do you know how police found out that the grandmother was shot in the first place?
We do not. We heard that potentially they heard gunshots and went inside, but we're still waiting for details on that. We all want to know what was the issue with this domestic dispute. I mean, what kind of a guy shoots his own grandma in the face, right? So we're waiting for more details on that, and especially to find out what, if any, connection there was to that shooting and the school shooting, because law enforcement tell us there was some element of premeditation here. He strapped on tactical body armor. He had a lot of ammo with him. He went in with a rifle.
Yeah, like, bro, the grandmother got shot in her face in the house. What happened? Like, bro, why these niggas act so dumb? Why the fuck they act so dumb? Like, they can't put two and two together. What the fuck happened? This nigga caught a fucking titty attack this morning. He caught a titty attack, put on some fucking body armor, and tried to leave the crib with the AR. His grandmother saw him and was like, bro, where the fuck are you going? I'm not about to let you go act like you some big tough military man. He blasted her in the face, and then he went to the school and proceeded to do what he already planned to do through the Discord. Bro, that's my narrative, bro. That's my narrative, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. That's my narrative. Salute to the homie Showface in the building. YouTube royalty. You already know the vibes, man. Y'all niggas make sure y'all go follow my son Showface News. They holding face. They holding Frank. Let's get it.
And he locked himself into that classroom and essentially just started shooting indiscriminately. So they're really hoping that the grandma survives her injury so she can maybe give some more context into how that.
They need to go take that nigga computer, man.
She is in serious, life-threatening condition, fighting for her life in San Antonio.
Bill, I'm going to ask you one more, then we're going to bring in Ted Williams here. There's a report out there about this 18-year-old killer, that he was shy, that throughout the course of his time through education, high school and before that he was bullied, that he was troubled. Apparently, the reports say he had a tough family life, moving between his own mother and his grandparents and back again, and had a bit of a torn relationship with his mom. Has any of that been repeated to you, other reporters down there working the story?
Not those specifics, but it certainly matches up with what Texas DPS just told us about 10 minutes ago, that he fits the profile of a loner, if you will. They're having trouble finding any family, any friends for him, no girlfriend. Nobody has come forward to say they know him. Really?
Yeah, these niggas is sucking an abundance of Frank right now. They sucking an abundance of Frank right now. And you see what type of shit they do to these upper middle class societies, or probably not even upper middle class. I heard it. This whole society, this whole community was 78% under the poverty line. But this ain't our community. You know what I'm saying? So let me just say that this ain't our community. But they do the shit when it's other communities and shit. They try to save face. He didn't have no friends. Bitch, you don't know that because you don't got his computer, bitch. You don't have his computer. Stop sucking Frank. You do not have his computer, so you cannot say that. How many friends he had? He was a loner, nigga. I know a lot of people that are socially, what's it called? Socially awkward. And when they go home and they get online, they got a ton of friends on Fortnite. Niggas got a ton of friends on Roblox. Niggas got a ton of friends on fucking Call of Duty. Wild emo Frank being goggled. Yeah, bro, let's keep it going.
The only person they've identified is his grandmother. They can't even find any biological parents, anything like that. They tell me he was unemployed at the time of the shooting, no criminal history, no gang affiliation. He did go to school here in Uvalde in years.
They can't find his parents, but didn't the other nigga say that his parents sent him to live with his grandparents? So how they can't find no parents, bro? This shit is crazy, bro. So now he's a loner. He was bullied and all that shit, but y'all can't find out nothing else but the fact that he was bullied in school and all that.
Past, but they don't know a whole lot about him right now, and they don't have these family members that they're able to talk to gain more insight right now. So that's why they're going through his phone, going through his social media, really trying to find out anything.
Well, let's find that shit. It shouldn't take that long, champ.
You just said to me, Bill. Yes, that's exactly what Texas DPS told us. He fits the profile of a loner.
Bill, thank you. Bill Malusian on scene. Back to you shortly, Bill. And again, that press conference 3 hours away, and we'll cover that when it begins. Thank you, Bill.
Yes, we will cover that shit 3 hours away when that shit does come on, because I will be watching it, and I will definitely be keeping y'all updated on that shit as well, because this is it's a bit crazy, and I just can't imagine this nigga not being connected to the Buffalo Peyton Gendron nigga. I believe once again that these niggas are in the same Discord in cahoots with that 4chan shit, with that let's be racist online shit. It's usually those niggas that are not socially popping, that are not popular. Those be the racist niggas that be in these groups louder than everybody else, man. That's just a fact. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments, man. Y'all niggas, please go to my YouTube page at Talking Tough with Stino. Make sure y'all give that shit a subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will be online more today and in the coming days. Make sure y'all go to wearetough.com for all the merch. And I'm gonna leave y'all niggas with some commercials as usual. Peace.
If you want to be a part of the Sniper Gang, then make sure you go to wearetough.com right now and get you that new Sniper Gang merch. Use promo code ShowfaceNews to get 15% off on your order right now. And also make sure you follow Showface News on Clubhouse right now to be a part of the conversation. Join the Sniper Gang today. Salute.
Hey baby, cause I got a lot, oh yeah. And anywhere you go, my whole crew gonna know, oh baby. Hey baby, you can't hide from the light.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep it real, trying to keep it real. Tell me what you want, I'ma tell you how I feel. I ain't trying to get no deal, I keep it real. Tell me what you want, I'ma tell you how I feel. I ain't trying to get no deal, get no deal. Tell me what you want, I'ma tell you how I feel. I ain't trying to get no deal, I ain't trying to get